Hello there. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms. This tutorial video is about SAP RCM. SAP RCM is a cloud-based solution that helps organizations manage and optimize their customer service operations. It provides a complete view of customer service data, including customer contact information, service requests, and service level agreements. The topics we will cover in this video are: Introduction to SAP RCM. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and check out other videos related to the latest technologies on our Upptalk channel. This video will be covered by Mr. Murali, who is a certified trainer in SAP RCM. Let's welcome him and get started.
Okay, so these are the topics I will be covering, and I will let you know how many classes I need for it. So for enabling and discussion on the application status set, I need one session. Okay, and then creating the requisition, how to create the requisition through XML and also through the instance. I'll be showing you both. I need another session for it, and then the objects what we use in the requisition. For example, location object or a division object, those things actually which comes from Employee Central. So we'll be having a discussion on that part. So we need a session for together, so 2 sessions, and I will be discussing on the RBP part. Okay. Recruiting teams comes under the inside the RCM module, and also the recruiting groups which comes under system access that comes under RBP. So I will be covering those part. I will be covering on the roadmap, how the roadmap needs to be created. If I'm not wrong, you're from PMGM, right? So you must be already aware of the roadmaps.
Yes.
So it will be much easier for you. So I don't have to explain much on this topic. Anyways, I'll be covering that part as well. The process remains the same roadmap what you will create for PMGM. We'll be using same for requisition. So there is no much difference. It will be the same, the single approval, collaborative, iteration. So it's the same place where we create for RCM as well. Okay. Next, I'll be discussing on the job posting. Job posting, there will be internal job posting, external job posting. Okay, and agency things will be there. That I'll be discussing, or I'll be showing you on that. I'll be covering the topics, and I'll be explaining you on how to create an application XML. Okay, 2 ways. One is through XML, and the second one is through managed templates. Both the cases I'll be showing you how to create it and what are things involved with the application. Similarly, we have candidate profile template. This is also we need to create through XML only. So I'll be showing you we'll be working on it. And I'll be covering the interview central. Interview central is somewhere starts once the candidate applies for a job, and we need to take the interviews, right, for the candidate, first round interview, second round interview. Those things are all captured in talent pipeline. Talent pipeline is something you must have already aware of if you're doing a new application or interview 1, interview 2. Different. It depends upon the company what is their requirement. So based on that, we will create it. Okay. So we'll be covering on those topics, and then we'll be discussing on the email triggers. Okay. How the emails are triggered in recruiting module. And email templates. Email templates is the templates which goes to the candidate or the user, the hiring manager, different persons involved in the requisition part. This is where the verbiage what we pasted, it goes right. Hello, welcome to the so and so, or your interview has been scheduled for so and so date. So those verbiage we will be creating at this place. Another topic which I'll be covering is interview assessment. the interview assessment, and also the background check. So these are all the feature permissions which we have to give in application, so that the person who is working as a recruiter, right, so that he can go and initiate the assessment or a background check for a candidate. And next we'll be discussing on the offer template. So offer template also is one of the XML which is involved in recruiting. There are two ways of creating offer templates. One is through the XML method, and another one is managed templates. In either ways we can create it. And also there is a offer approval involved in this process. I'll be covering the topic as well. And business rules are involved in recruiting. I'm not sure if the business rules are used in PMGM or UMS. So
no, we don't use business rules in PM and GM, but we use business rules in compensation, for example.
Yes, so you were already aware of the business rules part, right? So it will be the same places. We just going to create a business rule and configure business rule. But how we tag to the recruiting is the concept what we're going to learn. How we create it and how the business rule is tagged to a requisition, application, offer, or a profile. And then I'll be covering the topic based on how do we create an agency setup. So agency is a third party. It's like if an organization is having an agency who provides the candidates for job openings, they need to have access right in the system. So we will discuss on how to create this agency access, how to set up it, how to provide the access for the users who are involved with the agency. Next is the employer referral. Employer referral, you must be familiar with the employer referral word. So employer referral as an internal candidate, as an employee, if I'm working in an organization, and if I see an opening within my company itself, so I can refer my friends or a person whom I know for that particular job. Okay? And we will discuss on how to set up this employer referral and how to provide the employer referral bonus awards, rewards involved in this. Those are the settings we're going to talk about and learn about those things. Next is the position management. Since you are a bit familiar with the compensation part, you must be already aware of what exactly is position management and EC. Position management is something that position is created from EC part. So once the position is created, most of the details is already present in a particular position, right? EC people must have some, how do you say that? They'll be having some based on the company requirements. They'll be having for this company for this position. This will be the business unit, and this will be the division department based on the associations involved. So we don't have to do anything in this part as a RCM consultant. We just have to let the EC consultant know that what are the fields we are required from position or is from employer central, so that it can be fetched to recruiting module. So whenever I'm creating a requisition, so I know I need those fields. So we will be from the person to get those fields or add those fields for us. And finally, we'll be discussing on the configuration workbook, how the configuration is used, workbook is captured, or how it is used. So please do download the RCM implementation workbook and implementation guide. This workbook you can just download it from SAP Help. Just blank workbook should be enough, so that just for our understanding, how do we capture the configuration workbook during the requirement gathering? Okay.
Yeah, I have it.
You have it, right? Then that's great.
Yes.
So the final thing is we just need a notepad++. If you prefer to have to create a XML, create the requisitions or any of the XMLs through notepad++, so we will walk you through how to create those things. Okay. So all in all, it may take around 10 to 12 days to complete these topics. So 10 to 12 sessions. Okay. since you're already aware of most of the things, it would be much easier for you to understand things and also much easier for me to explain new things. So I think, I don't think so it will be much difficult for both of us. So apart from all these topics, is there anything particularly you want to know, or you have anything in mind that you want to, did I miss out any topic, or if you get something needs to be added, you can let me know.